back to my YouTube channel, TLW_Lachey2, where we discuss everything Disney and Loungefly. Today we have a few items that are kind of out of my wheelhouse. I do have a few of these items already, different versions of course, but I am interested in getting more in my collection to enhance my display and to put with the bags to create like little mini collections. So we'll go ahead and get started. The first item I have here is this Darth Vader Funko Pop. And this one is a lights and sounds Funko Pop. Now, like I said, I do have a few, but I don't have any that light up and I don't have any that have sound. So I purchased this one because I am a huge Star Wars fan. I like all the bad guys. So I wanted to add this Darth Vader to my collection, like I said, and I was really interested in this one because it had lights and sound. So I know there's different opinions on whether you should display your Funko Pops in the box or out of the box. Again, like I said, I'm not a huge collector, so I do not know what the rule of thumb is for that. But for me, the ones that I currently have, they are definitely out of the box. So because I want to see what this one does, we're going to take this one out the box. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, are you ready? This thing just cracked me up, so I'm just a little bit giddy, so y'all bear with me. But guys, here he is. It's Darth Vader, and look at his little head bobbing back and forth. So again, that's the first for me too. I don't have any Funko Pops that are bobbleheads. So that was kind of interesting when I took it out the box. I was like, oh, what's wrong with it? But I really like it, guys. So here he is. He has his lightsaber there. You can see all of the detail in his costume there. All of the buttons, his belt, his gloves. And it did have a little tab at the bottom that I had to pull out to activate the sound so that the battery didn't go dead in the box. So it did have the battery in there and everything. It was ready to go. So how you activate this is you just press him on the head. And, oh, let me tell y'all. This sound that he is making is the sound that every time I watch a Star Wars movie and I hear him do it, I just like, that's my daddy. So hold on, y'all. This. Oh. Guys, when y'all hear that, you already know somebody's about to get choked out or somebody's gonna die. One of the two. I love this guy. This is perfect. So the first sound with the lightsaber, I did not know it did that. So that was another surprise for me. Y'all, I might be in trouble. I might, these lights and sounds, I'm anything for something that has like a little bit something extra. It's always going to get me. Guys, I really love this. If you have any of these, let me know what you think. If it's some other ones that are really good or have some good features that you would recommend that I add. Again, I want to stay kind of focused to Star Wars, the 100th Disney anniversary, Beauty and the Beast, and Tiana. So I think I'm going to try to, because I'm starting to get so many bags now, I'm going to try and make, like I said, mini collections, just building on what I currently have. I do intend to add more items like these, like the Funkos, the jimshores, the cups and different things like that to add to my collections to enhance my displays and things like that. So you may see me slow down on how many bags I get because my collection has like grown so fast over the past year that I really have a little bit of everything now, and I'm really happy with what I have. I love what I have. So now my focus is which bags did I miss that I want in the collections that are really my favorites. So that's what you'll probably see over this next year, is me kind of trying to acquire those hard to find bags or exclusive bags that come out, or limited edition bags. So that's where I'll be with the Loungefly, and you probably will start to see more things like this in my videos. With the 100th anniversary coming up, the 100th celebration for Disney, you are going to see a lot of that. And then some of my previous videos, you saw some of the clothing and some of the other merch that I have already purchased. I can tell you right now, it's going to be a lot of it, just because of that platinum and purple. That whole line is amazing in my opinion. So everything they put out, it was like I want it. So I know I won't be able to get everything. I mean, I don't think my husband probably kick me out if I do something like that. But I will say, you will see a lot of 100th merch in my upcoming videos. So in theme with what we're doing in this one is this pop. So again, this one is one that is designed for the Disney 100. And I don't know the exact name of this. It just says Mickey Mouse on the side. And I've seen some people call it Then and Now. Some people call it the Split. So I don't know what the actual name of it is. But I do like that it's giving you a past version and a current version. So I really wanted to add this to my collection to get started for the 100th Disney celebration. And I do have, and I don't know if I've ever showed you guys this, but I do have a Steamboat Willie bag, Loungefly, and it actually reminds me of that. So I don't know if that's what they were going for, but this image here on the back is what it reminds me of. So I really wanted to add this one to my collection. As you can see, it's a Hot Topic exclusive, and I know it's still in stock. I've been seeing these everywhere. So this one, I have decided that these I will not take out of the box. They don't really do anything spectacular. I really want it for the 100th branding. So the ones that I get that are this size, that are branded for the 100th, will stay in the box and be displayed on my shelves behind me. So here's our Mickey Pop. And we have one more. And so this one is the I think this one is called the Walt Disney Withdrawing. And if you can see there, it has the little sketch in his hand of Mickey. I thought that was really cool to show where it all started. So I wanted to add this one in my collection. I actually want to add more items that have Walt in them because I don't have that. And I just think that, you know, just giving credit where credit is due. So Walt and Roy, they did a lot to push this brand. And so I think I'm going to be kind of tunnel vision on things that focus that over the next year as well. So this one also, guys, is geared towards the Disney 100. And you can see the picture of Walt there doing his sketch. And I just love that. And this pop is really detailed. I mean, you can see the buttons on his jacket, the pen in his hand, and you can see the full drawing of Steamboat Willie there. And I'm assuming that's who that is. That's who it looks like to me on the clipboard. So I think this is, again, another good representation that has that black and white theme that I like with Steamboat Willie as well. And again, I just want to add more nods to what Walt and Roy did for the Disney brand. All right, guys, let's keep going. So I do have a couple of things, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you in the box, and then I'm going to take them out of the box. So 2 items that I want to share with you that I picked up for my Valentine's display that you'll see in a later video. But here's one, and we all know what these red boxes are. And then here's the other one. So I was online watching one of the lives, and this small shop, I'll put the name of it, I don't want to say the wrong name, was having a huge sale on their jimshores and all their little collectible items, just a whole bunch of different things that you could use to enhance your displays, or that you could use to accessorize your bags and things like that. So I went ahead and purchased these two because I am trying to complete my Valentine's display on my other shelf, and so I'll go ahead and open these up and share these with you as well. Be right back. So here is the first one, and this one is called the Teetering Tower. And you see it has Mickey there at the top. Has my favorite Donald there. I think I have the same kind of personality sometimes as Donald, so his expressions just get me all the time. And I can see why he's upset, because he's in the middle. And then we have Goofy there at the bottom. And hopefully he don't drop anybody, but as you can see, it's very detailed. You see the detail on the pants. You see even on the bottom of Goofy's shoe, looks like it's supposed to be a hole there, which that sounds about right. And it has this the detail here on the bottom, and look at the little Mickey head right there. So guys, this is my first time taking a good look at this as well, so I may pause as I'm looking, and if I miss anything and you guys have this that I need to be aware of, just let me know. So it is really skinny. It is something that you definitely will need to be careful with, because it is in size, it's small as far as like the base of it, but it's tall. So I really like this one because it has, again, that playfulness, the lack of a better word, goofiness of the team. And the boys are always having a good fun time. And so I wanted this gem short to add to my display for Valentine's Day, just because it had all the boys in it. And then also the other reason I wanted this one is because it's that topsy-turvy look, so it's always going to give you a lot of interest, and then it can be used all year. So it's not really themed to Valentine's Day. It could definitely be used for the majority of the year on display. So we'll get a lot of use out of this one, so glad to have this one added to my collection. So let me just say before I go any further, I did pull my invoice, and these items came from Sapphire Sky Boutique. So I know that they go live almost every single day on Instagram. And so it's usually, for me, Eastern time, anywhere between, I'd say 8:30, 9 o'clock every night usually. And I'll just pop on there and see what items they're showing. Sometimes she tries to do things where it's like lounge fly, sometimes is gym shorts, other times is non-lounge fly items or food items, bath items. So a huge variety, and always has a good sale and good deal. So if you're not following them, I do recommend that you follow them if you're interested in collecting any of those type of items, because they always have very, very good sales, and definitely ship really fast. So our last gem short for this video is this Mickey and Minnie heart. So this one I did get purposely because it's Valentine's Day thing to me. So I really love this one. Of course, has Mickey and Minnie there, holding hands. Minnie and her little delicate feet her feet are crossed at the ankles. And Mickey's loving her all up. And I just love the detail on their ears, and how these gem shorts look like they're just carved out of this piece of wood, just this single item. And it looks, it takes a lot of work to come up with these designs and then to mass produce them to make them still look like they're one of a kind. So that's what I enjoy about these. I know they have, the different versions of them. You have the ones that are mass produced, and then you have the ones that are, hand carved. And I don't think that you lose a lot when you go to the mass produced version. Although I would like to one day own one that's technically a one of a kind that's hand carved, but these serve the purpose for me and are just as beautiful. So here you have Mickey and Minnie, like I said, and then on the back you see they're hugged up, and it's so cute, cheek to cheek. I mean, you gotta love that. So I think this one, if you look at the size of my hand, is a pretty decent size one. And it's heavy too, guys. And so I think this will look really good on my display for Valentine's Day. So this is our gem shores that we picked up. So like I said earlier, you will see in my videos, they're not going to be geared towards just Loungefly items. I am going to be working on adding other things to my displays and collections, and I hope you guys enjoy the ride along with me. So we have one thing left, and it is my grand finale for this video. So I gotta go and get her, and then I'll be right back. Our last item of the day is my biggest pop ever. Or I don't know. Yeah, it's the biggest one I got. So, in keeping with the 100, I just had to get this because it has Snow White and all of the dwarfs and that 100 branding. And so I said, okay, well, here we go. If we're going in, might as well go all in. So I'll take her out the box so that you can see, but I want to show you what the box looks like, and it is massive. Like this, you definitely need two hands to hold this thing. So it is, I think it's called poster Funko, if I'm not mistaken. But if I said that wrong, you guys go ahead and correct me. But like I said, it has Snow White and the seven dwarfs there with the castle behind her. And then here's a close-up on the side of what the Funko looks like. And then on the back, it has the full image of what's on the inside. And it has the Funko again, and then that Disney 100. And then on the side it has Snow White. Trying to help you see it all. Snow White and the woodland creatures. And then we're back to the front. So let me take it out this box. Let me show you the top. So the top is clear also. And then on the bottom you just have the item details. So let me take this out of this box and show you what it looks like just in the case. Be right back. Okay, so this case is wrapped in plastic, so I really like that. So, I'm one of those people that it takes me a minute to just put things out there if I know there's potential that it could get scratched or something like that. So they actually have like this plastic covering on top of the case, which is really good for me. So it'll help me kind of ease my way into putting her on full display. I haven't decided if I will put it back in the box because again I wanted that 100 branding in the collection that I'm trying to create on my display, but we'll see how it goes. So guys, I wanted to give you a better close-up of the actual poster. So you see you have the dwarfs there, of course. You have the hag and the evil queen there, and you see the poison apple. And you have the castle behind her and the prince. So this is really detailed, and all the expressions on the dwarf's face, like you really know who's who. And then I like that you have both versions of the queen as well. So this platform, you see she's on this black raised platform, which that also gives this display some good dimension. And I really like this, and I was surprised at the price. I thought because of the size it would be more, but I think this was only like $60, and I feel like I got this from Blue Culture Tees, is who I think I purchased this from. So I really love this. I think that depending on what else they put out, as long as it's branded for the 100th, the Disney 100th, I probably will end up with more of these for my collection. So this is my final piece for our video today. And if you stuck by to the end, I really thank you for sticking and hanging with me today. I know it was a lot, and it was a lot of back and forth, but like I said, these are all the items that I'm trying to get more familiar with and try to add more into my collection. For those of you that stuck around to the end, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you like what you saw, please go ahead and subscribe. We will have a lot of content coming out this year. I know I have a couple of trips planned for Disney here in the upcoming few months, so we'll have those videos up, in the parades and the food and all the good stuff. I can't give you the smells, but I can bring you the sounds. So if you like that type of content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And of course, we'll always have our lounge flies sprinkled in there for good measure. So thank you guys again for stopping by. I really appreciate you all as always, and I will see you next time. Bye, y'all.